Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out there in Cleveland, where it'll be the Cavaliers against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for the Warriors, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. And Klay Thompson, the son of former first overall pick Michael Thompson, I mean, when he gets hot, he can take over games.
And you know what? This guy, didn't he have 37 in one quarter last year? How incredible was that to get 37 in a quarter?
Not only that, Kenny also had 26 in a quarter later on.
Get out of here.
Yeah, he can shoot over anyone with his height, and he has a quick release. You know, he probably has the prettiest shot in the game.
I would agree with that.
37 and a quarter.
Right.
And your career high was?
41.
41 is your career high. 37 and a quarter. Does that impress Shaquille O'Neal?
Yeah.
What's your high in a quarter?
I don't know. I didn't get the ball that much. Oh, you know who I played with.
You had 50. You had 60 in a game. Oh, my God.
I heard you, Shaq. I heard you.
I could be subliminal.
Let's get it to Kevin Harlan right now.
Because the guy didn't get it to him.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Golden State Warriors come in for this one. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. So Cleveland will get the first possession. Now Golden State's starting five. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Iguodala out there with Durant, and it's Green in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Irving. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And for LeBron James, a remarkable step. Greg, he had increased his field goal percentage for 7 consecutive seasons going into 2014.
Yeah, a steep decline last season, though, back below 50%. Was it just the challenge of new teammates and a new system, or the mileage he's accumulated? This season may start to answer that question.
Stolen by Thompson. It's Iguodala with the drive. Curry with it. He's picked up by Irving. And it's Green, missing. Golden State on D. Outside Irving. Traps in the tray. Irving's got 5 now.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Right side Curry. Shot misses. Some solid defense there from Irving. James kicks to Thompson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
He's perfect from the line this time. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
And that one's good, Irving.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
The wide open look for Durant. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you. And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014, improved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
Now here's Iguodala. Green with a screen on James. Iguodala the pass to Green. He used that pick to get in close.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. Their win total being the highest ever, but also of note was it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons. They seem to truly have arrived as a top-notch franchise in this current state of the NBA.
And here is Curry after LeBron James hitting the three. From deep, here's Thompson, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Warriors trail by 7. Curry kicks to Durant. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Smith. Here's Curry. Curry with another miss. The Cavaliers have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Love. James has got 5 points so far.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Curry's shot is good.
Tell you what, fellas, he is fun to watch when he's working like that and getting to the hoop.
Irving kicks to Love. Smith against Iguodala. The drive by Smith. And he lays it straight in. Smith's got his first points in this one.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautiful.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Now here's Curry, and it's Iguodala missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
A nice shot by Irving.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs, swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
Cavaliers with some changes. Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. Jefferson comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Shumpert in there for J.R. Smith. Golden State also making some changes. Pachulia, he's checked in for Draymond Green. West comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Now, here's Thompson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch. And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
And he's good on the second.
You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. LeBron up top. He's got 5. The 11-footer. There's the bucket. Good. LeBron's got 7 points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
Here's Shumpert.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And that replay is sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
And here is LeBron. He has 7. 1 second left. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 9. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. We caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself and his teammates.
We expect so much out of each other every single night, and the team is going to go as hard as we go, as well as the other pieces that we have on the team. But we have to control it from a standpoint that we have to play off each other.
Kyrie reminding us that it's not just the expectations of the fans and the media he and LeBron deal with, but also, in part, perhaps the most demanding of all are the expectations they've got for each other.
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, two guys who expect so much of themselves to start with, who naturally have a vision of how great the other guy should be. I mean, they're constantly trying to manage expectations while still demanding the best from each other. And that's a lot of fun to watch.
Welcome back, everyone, to lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
They're not going to sit back and just take jump shots. It's all about attacking the paint and getting to the rim.
That's who they are. They've been the aggressor early, attacking the hoop and getting into that paint.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Curry is out there with Livingston. Then there's Iguodala. Then there's West. And it's Pachulia in at the 5 spot.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Pachulia with the steal. It's Iguodala with the drive. Kicks it to Pachulia. No good. And Cleveland the other way now. They've led by as many as 11 points. And finished off by Shumpert.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
With the pass.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the 6th best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Cavs were very strong against the West. 18-12 record for them overall, second only to the Hawks in the East.
And they really turned it on against the West from mid-January on. How about going 14-1 in the West in their last 15 matchups, and that included a 10-game win streak against the West.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
A different look now for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Fry. And McRae's subbed in for Iman Shumpert. Here's Irving. 9 points in the game so far. And speaking of Curry's slight build, he's worked up and bulked himself up. He's added some muscle. He even got up to 200 pounds, I think he said. But he didn't feel real good, Clark, at that weight.
Yeah, it's not about the weight, Kevin. It's about strength. You need it to fight through screens and attack the rim. And he's clearly put on the strength he needs to play at his highest level.
Thompson passes to McRae. Hits the outside fadeaway. McRae has got his first 2 points.
And sometimes you just can't get around your defender there. You got to hit him with that high top fade.
Irving against Curry. Wants to get it to Iguodala and does. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Smith against Curry. Pass to McRae. Love right side. Feeds it to Smith. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. Thompson. And that one is stuck right through.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound, a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot.
Just a really solid display there of rebounding. They've done it really all game.
Dominating on the glass, Greg. I mean, a huge advantage for them in that particular category.
Well, what a season for Kyrie Irving last year. Huge moments for him. 57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise record for the Cavs.
I think a lot of it was finally being able to play with other All-Stars, quite honestly, Kevin. But
all right, now, gentlemen,
you can't discount the work Irving put into the offseason to be ready for the regular season.
And he can't get the first one.
And for Irving, he did come into last year hot. I mean, he won the MVP in international play while with Team USA.
Looney's checked in for Pachulia.
And for Kyrie, taking home the MVP in a Team USA tourney like that, it's a huge ego boost. I mean, of all the stars on that team, he shined the brightest. And I think that's going to help his confidence for this year.
Good.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Warriors trail by 15. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And a wide open look for Iguodala. And the Warriors miss again. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 10-2 run here. Smith dishes to Irving. Pulls it up. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The drive by Smith. And he gets the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
Caught him off guard with that move. It definitely had the element of surprise. Nobody expected him to bust out a spin, but it worked beautifully that time.
Here's Looney. And here's Iguodala outside. Goes back up. The shot by Looney, no good.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now. Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack.
It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Kevin Durant. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Here's Irving. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists in the game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
And it's West missing.
And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Golden State moving it around. Out to the right wing. Shot to stop the drought. And there's West. That good on the assist by Curry. West has got his first basket.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry. And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise made it to the finals. They had a lot of pressure on them to win and finish things off, but they got it done and did it in emphatic fashion, winning on the road. The title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history.
The feed now to Durant. The shot no good, and Cleveland will come the other way. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Irving drives in. McRae passes to LeBron. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
"17 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Up top, Curry, covered by Irving. And Curry, here we go. That is good. Curry's got 6.
No, he didn't. Did he just break out the finger roll? That's nice.
Now here's LeBron with 1 on the clock. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And that's a big bonus for him to end the quarter as he just beats the buzzer.
That's superb clock management there, maximizing every second of the clock in that situation. Well done.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Cavaliers on top, running away with it. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Guys, I'm here with Steph Curry. And Steph, what has the problem been defensively?
We were a step late, I think. And, they made tough shots. We can't take away from that. But for the most part, we have to find a way to guard that line if they're knocking down shots to keep them out the game.
Steph, thanks for the time. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He ended up with 15 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Boy, it was rough down there in the paint, and they were just dominant, taking it to the rack. But that's what you have to be willing to do. Take the action to the heart of the competition without any fear. That's why this is already a blowout.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, first of all, Ernie, they were atrocious on the boards. Getting tough on the glass has got to be the first thing they address. There is no way they can come back into the game unless they show more fight in the paint. If not, Ernie, they're going to be barbecue chicken.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something because he looks a little faster today than normal.
Warriors shooting reasonably well, 45%. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
Thompson's gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. There's Green with the 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists in the game.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Curry against Irving. An easy 2 points on the layup. Irving's got 17 now.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
Count that one. And that's 10 points for Draymond Green.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win. And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
The Cavaliers leading by 21. James with it. 15 points in the game. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Draymond Green pulls it in. And for Stephen Curry, a value contract, but a growing list of endorsements. One of the top-selling jerseys in the league, a signature shoe deal. He's doing all right.
Yeah, I don't think he's worried about it. He's got a Bible quotation on his wrist that says, "Love never fails." And that's how he approaches the game, with a true love and faith that his hard work is going to pay off. And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here's James after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Great D that time from Green.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 17, and the shot is good. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Timeout. Starting.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And for Kyrie Irving, it had been a long time coming. Last season, he finally played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Kevin Durant. When Coach addressed the guys in the huddle, his message was clear. Quote, "He's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. He is who we want making our decisions." Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thanks, Doris. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And think again about the playoffs last year, Clark. They weren't all sunshine and roses for Irving. He had to play through a tough leg injury in the conference semifinals, and, of course, the injury in the finals, the fractured kneecap, and he was gone.
Yeah, that was really painful to watch, seeing him go out for the rest of the playoffs with that fractured kneecap. A freak injury, but he'll grow from it and be better.
We all know about Durant's injury last season. Strange, because he was the model of health pretty much before that.
He really was. I mean, just rarely missed extended time. And factoring he, along with Westbrook, 2 guys who had been really the model of durability. Health is something he nor the fans will ever take for granted again. Love the aggressive attitude. I mean, no invitation needed for him to take it strong to the basket.
Golden State's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Iguodala left side. Shoots off the screen. Cavaliers with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? Man, oh man.
Does he ever.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Love kicks to LeBron. And the jam by J.R. Smith.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
We've got 1:55 left in the third. Pass to Thompson. Shoots off the screen. Cannot hit. Excellent defense there from Smith. The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. And Fry slams it in.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
And guys, last season, Klay Thompson made his first All-Star trip overall. Clark, his game took a huge leap forward.
Hey, I agree with you, Kevin. And a big reason for that, I think, was his spot on Team USA. Playing the way he did and with that group really lifted his confidence.
Excellent point.
And Thompson, last season, set the record for most points ever in a quarter with 37. Made all 13 shots and 2 free throws and finished the game with 52 points.
Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Amon Shumpert has come in for McRae.
And Thompson making all 9 of his three-pointers in that game. I mean, that was also a record, the most three-pointers in a quarter. I think that performance sealed his place among the All-Star reserves.
The Warriors have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Love powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk.
Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Dishes to West. And the Warriors miss again.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Here's Shumpert. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Shot personal foul.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Sean Livingston. The Cavaliers have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. Free throw, good. Shumpert. Guys, just watching Kevin Love, he brings so much to the table. But if you had to pick one thing, Clark, it might be the rebound.
I agree with you. I mean, he's not super athletic, doesn't blow you out of the water with his athleticism. But a few seasons back, this guy averaged 15 rebounds a game.
The Cavaliers on offense. They're on an 18-6 run. Now, here's Fry, fended by West. The drive by Smith. And Curry pulls it down. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And off the front iron, and in it goes. 9 points for Klay Thompson.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already... And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And here are the Cavaliers now on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Dawkins is out there with Looney. Then it's West. Then it's Kim English. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. And the shot no good from McRae. The Warriors shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Curry against Williams. Now Curry. It's Mo Williams with the rebound. Outside Jefferson. And it's Looney with the rebound.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Here's Williams. And it's Looney with the rebound. One-on-one here. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. Now here's Williams. D right on him. Jefferson passing to Cowan. 5 to shoot. And he gets it to go.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
Here is Livingston. He's guarded by Williams. Inside, Livingston dishes to West. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston.
You know, he's always thinking. That's what I like about him. Spotted the open man and immediately changed out of his shot and gave it up.
And Williams, here we go. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
Here is Livingston. He's guarded by Williams. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but, again, no need on that one.
Here is Livingston. Here's the floater. It's blocked. To the paint. Here's McCray. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. Second chance shot. Here is Livingston. With some arc. It's rebounded by Richard Jefferson.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Jones checked in for Richard Jefferson. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Down low. Here's Looney. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Outside, Jones for the 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Looney with the bucket.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Cavaliers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Williams inside. Right through the D for the layup.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Looney. The offensive rebound. It's blocked, but they recover it. Now the pass to Dawkins. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
The Cavaliers leading by 23. Williams kicks to Jones. On the wing, Williams. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Golden State's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. They set the pick. Livingston passes to West. The dish to English. Here's Dawkins, defended by Jones. Here's Livingston. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Cleveland.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an in-seat. No contest.
Yeah, I like that.
And what a huge standout performance it was for LeBron James. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Back to Jones. Over in the corner, Williams. Lock at 6. Cleveland moving the ball around. From about 16, it's rebounded by West. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Livingston kicks it to West. Here's English. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Kim English.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. On the wing, Jones. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Here is Livingston. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you are in the midst of yet another great season, posting tremendous individual numbers and the team with an outstanding record. Is this the type of season that you set out to achieve right from the get-go?
I just wanted to play well. This whole season, I got back to what I know I'm capable of doing, and that's having fun with this game and, just believing in myself and my teammates. So I'm happy to be in a good place.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. He put up a new season high tonight, and if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here. And how'd you feel about his performance, Shaq?
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage.
Wow. He was doing some serious battling with the bigs down low. He's not afraid to go hard to the rack wherever he had the chance. He doesn't care about their size. He's going in there, and he's going in there often. I think he caught him off guard with that aggressive behavior.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
HBK, yeah, you know how we.
The entire.
And I can't quit, all I know is. HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is.
Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing, love with it. I love my squad. Hop up in the 6, and you should ignore these rappers, man. They say anything. Call me Susie Piggy Bank. I got plenty change. She rep HBK over everything. Married to the game with the wedding rag. Everybody try to duplicate, we just innovate. Young and making plenty cake, get my straight. I'm a heartbreak vet, being broke what I can't accept. I'ma hold it down to the death. No Reeboks, cause it's all about a check. Bet $1 million that your man ain't like this. Cause I stack my chips, I'm on my grind. Mind on money, money on my mind. So if you in the way, I'll run you over. It's the heartbreak army, I'm a soldier. Huh? Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Ain't nothing changed with the name on the check. And that's real, that's real, that's real. I don't know about y'all, but I'll die about respect.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. We're in Toronto for some Raptors basketball. The home crowd is ready to go. Look at Cleveland's starting group. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Elevates and powers in the one-handed.
Textbook.
Yeah, and I'm glad, guys, he doesn't go overboard on that one and get a little too fancy. Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points. And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. Goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Well, as rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break. Had their amazing playoff run, great momentum, and that confidence showed every game they played.
Really did, and I thought the big three found a way to come together nicely and smooth out the rough spots, and James, Irvin, and Love ended up being the highest scoring trio in the league last year.
And so here's Toronto. Lowry kicks to Carroll. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's Valanciunas. No good. Good D by Thompson. And so here's Cleveland. Cleveland moving the ball around. Fast break Toronto. Here's DeRozan. And the rejection by Love. And it's blocked. Thompson passes to LeBron. And he goes in for the dunk.
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just a take-no-chance slam by the big fella.
Three-pointer. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist from Valanciunas.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
Thompson dishes to Irving. For three, Love. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Fast break, Toronto. And here we go. Valanciunas with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. To the wing on the left. Lowry for three. Here's Valanciunas. Outside Lowry. From deep. And it's Lowry again missing.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
To the inside. Outside DeRozan. Kicks to Patterson. Lowry up top. Goes up the baseline. And the jumper falls for him.
You know, Dwayne Casey was once a player at Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979. Actually got his coaching start at the school as well.
Irving drives in, but they recover it. Cleveland gets it back. And Thompson kicks to Irving. Love outside. Down low. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Now the Raptors moving it up. And two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Biyombo is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Scola comes in for Patrick Patterson. Powell, he's checked in for DeMar Carroll. And Corey Joseph subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. To halt the run, Fry, good. Fry's got his first basket.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
Here's Dellavedova. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. The Raptors making a switch here. Ross is checked in. Here's James. So the whistle blows on the shot and two free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
The feed to Fry. Luis Scola with the rebound. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
The Cavaliers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And the Raptors have been talking about changing things up in the...
Right now somewhere, he at the table with a bowl of Apple Jacks, and he's reading the back of the cereal, and in between eating the Apple Jacks, he's writing, and he want my spot. I'm gonna find him though, I'm gonna sign him.